Picture waking up to the rumble of an engine at dawn, your backyard gate swinging wide, and your prize honey stash, hundreds of jars, your life's work gone. That was my morning in Maplewood Lane, staring at an empty hive shelf, a sticky trail of golden honey leading straight to HOA Karen's house. I'm Lucas Bennett, beekeeper, Maplewood's honey guy, an accidental enemy of Phyllis Ward, Karen Supreme. She didn't just swipe my jars. She posted them on Instagram, gloating about her homemade honey at a fancy tea party, like she'd spun it herself. Picture a woman with a perm tighter than a tax code, a smile sharper than her fines, and a grudge against my bees that could curdle cream. Phyllis thought she'd stun me good. She didn't know I'd turn her theft into a buzzing nightmare, courtesy of my hive's finest. When I confronted her, she laughed. You should thank me for promoting local goods. Thank her? I'd spent years tending those bees. My passion, my paycheck. But Phyllis wasn't ready for my kind of gratitude. A high-tech tracker, a swarm of angry bees, and a backyard showdown that'd make her wish she'd stuck to store-bought jam. This isn't just a honey heist. It's a wild tale of petty theft, sweet revenge, and a suburb that learned you don't mess with a beekeeper's hive. From stolen jars to a courtroom sting, stick around. This buzz is louder than a Karen scream, and you'll love watching her get swarmed. Let's set the scene in Maplewood Lane, a cozy Chicago suburb where lawns hum with crickets, kids chase fireflies, and porches creak under lemonade pitchers. I'm Lucas Bennett, 38, a beekeeper who traded city noise for the hum of hives. My backyard's a sanctuary, 6 beehives, golden honey flowing, jars stacked like treasure. It's not just a hobby. It's my livelihood, selling Maplewood gold at markets, feeding families, funding Scout my rescue mutt's kibble. I'd spend dawns checking combs, evenings bottling nectar, neighbors waving. Got that lavender batch yet, Lucas? Enter Phyllis Ward, HOA Karen, the self-crowned czar of Maplewood's Homeowners Association. She didn't manage, she terrorized. Her rulebook thicker than my honey frames. Non-approved bird bath, $150 fine. Too colorful mailbox, warning letter. My pal Clara got a $200 hit for unruly daisies. Phyllis's patrols were relentless. Dawn laps, clipboard snapping, sniffing out joy. Maplewood wasn't a community. It was her beige battlefield, and she mowed down anything vibrant. My bees were her obsession. Day one, she stormed my gate, claiming their buzz disturbed peace. They pollinated her roses. I'm allergic, she snapped, though her garden parties screamed otherwise. I kept cool. Beekeepers don't rattle. Showed her my permits, legal as daylight. She'd glare, pen scratching. We'll see, Lucas. See? I'd faced worse than her perm in urban apiaries. Trouble brewed fast. Phyllis's notes piled. Relocate hives, excessive insect activity. Excessive? My bees fed half the block's gardens. Neighbors loved me. Clara swapped pies for jars. Jamal grilled with my honey glaze. Mrs. Ortiz swore it cured her cough. But Phyllis? She crashed my market stall, whining. Bees are pests. Pests? They were Maplewood's pulse. I'd ruled on stings before, literal ones, but never imagined a Karen plotting to steal my gold and call it hers. The heist hit like a gut punch. Dawn broke, Scout barking, and I heard a truck's growl, odd for Maplewood's quiet. I jogged to my backyard, heart sinking. Gate wide open, hive shelf bare, 200 jars of Maplewood gold, $5,000 worth gone. A sticky honey trail dripped from my trash can, snaking across the grass to Phyllis's fence. I stormed over, Scout growling, and there she was, HOA Karen, pruning her roses, cool as lemonade. Phyllis, where's my honey? I asked, pointing to the trail. Her smirk could have cut glass. No clue, Lucas. Maybe your pests flew off. Pests? My blood boiled, but I spotted a jar, my label, on her porch. Before I could call it out, she shooed me. Busy day, tea party prep. That night, her Instagram story sealed it. Phyllis in a sun hat, beaming at a garden table. My jars gleaming, captioned, handmade honey for my gals. Local vibes. Handmade? She'd stolen my life's work, passing it off as hers. I messaged her, calm but firm. Those are mine, Phyllis. Return them. Her reply? Thank me for boosting your brand. Lucas. Boosting? She'd robbed me blind, and Maplewood's queen was gloating. Clara saw it, fuming. She's a thief. Jamal nodded. Classic Karen. I checked my cameras. Nothing clear. Gate off angle. Phyllis wasn't just bold. She was slick, thinking I'd swallow her stunt. But beekeepers don't break. We build. And my hives were humming for justice. She wanted my honey? I'd serve it, with a sting she'd never forget. Phyllis thought she'd swipe my honey and walked free, but she poked a hive. I didn't yell. I planned beekeeper style. Confronting her would have fed her ego. I needed precision, not noise. My secret weapon? A microtransmitter used to guide lost bees home, small as a grain, coded to my hive's frequency. I rigged one to a jar's lid, my last batch, glowing gold, and forgot it by the gate, where Phyllis's nosy eyes couldn't resist. She bit. Next morning, the jar was gone, trailed to her porch. I activated the tracker, bees humming faintly, waiting. Phyllis's ex bragged about her tea party encore, my jar's front and center. Clara texted, "She's at it again." I grinned. This wasn't theft. It was bait, and Karen was hooked. I tweaked the tracker's signal, boosting it to pull my hive scouts, knowing Phyllis's next bash was outdoors. Her floral perfume a beacon. Maplewood stirred. Neighbors caught wind. Jamal saw Phyllis sneaking jars. Rosa spotted Ted, her crony, hauling crates. "She's bold," Rosa said. Bold? She was reckless. Thinking I'd sulk, I tested the tracker at night. Bees buzzing to a test jar. No stings, just focus. Phyllis's party loomed. Her backyard set for scones and stolen sweets. I didn't tell Clara or Jamal. Not yet. Beekeepers work solo till the swarm's ready, and mine was primed to crash her crown. Phyllis's tea party was her stage. Maplewood's elite. Tables draped in lace. My stolen jars glinting like trophies. She stood, sun hat tilted, toasting local craft as guests cooed. Her backyard hummed with chatter, unaware my hives were tuning in. I cranked the tracker's signal, high, sharp, calling every scout bee from my 6 hives. Game on. Mid-toast, a low buzz cut the air. Heads turned as my bees, hundreds golden, focused, swarmed her garden, zeroing on the jars. Phyllis froze, wine glass trembling, as bees danced around her table, her neck, her perm, drawn to her orange blossom perfume mimicking hive scents. No stings, just chaos. Bees circling like a living halo, guests shrieking, scones tumbling. My hair, Phyllis wailed, flapping arms, honey smearing her dress as jars tipped. Her friends bolted, teacups crashed, hats flew, Maplewood's finest sprinting for cars. Phyllis, lathered in honey, dove for her door, bees trailing, her perm a sticky mess. The swarm didn't chase, just buzzed, job done, returning home. I watched from my porch, scout wagging. As Phyllis's party became a ghost town, my jars scattered like fallen chess pieces. Clara ran over, laughing. "Lucas, you're a genius." Jamal high-fived. "Karen's done." Phyllis peeked out, face red, but said nothing. Her crown was gooey ruin. Maplewood's X lit up. Rosa posted pics. Karen versus bees. 10,000 likes by dusk. I didn't gloat. Bees don't boast. But Phyllis's smirk was gone, and I'd stung her where it hurt. Her pride, her party, her power. Maplewood went quiet, too quiet. Phyllis vanished indoors. No patrols, no notes. Neighbors swapped grins. Clara's B-Day jokes spread. Jamal's kids buzzing like drones. My hives hummed. Jars low but pride high. I expected a tantrum, maybe a fine. Instead, a week later, a letter hit. Phyllis's lawyer, suing me for endangering lives with winged menaces. Menace? My bees didn't sting. Her ego did. Her claim was wild. $50,000 for trauma, citing her allergy. News to me. Maplewood split. Half laugh, half worried. Phyllis's lawsuit scared folks. Rosa texted. "She's desperate." Desperate? She'd stolen first. I wasn't sweating. Beekeeper's plan, and I had a trump card. My cameras, quiet till now, held her heist in HD. Phyllis's ex stayed silent. No party pics. No local vibes. Her absence spooked Clara. What's she plotting? Nothing good. Ted was spotted at her gate, whispering. I checked my hives, tracker off, bees calm. Maplewood waited, holding its breath, as Phyllis's legal jab hung like a storm. She thought she'd sting me in court. She didn't know I'd bring the swarm. Court day was Maplewood's Super Bowl. Neighbors packed benches, Clara smuggling cookies. Phyllis sat, perm stiff, lawyer smug, claiming my bees terrorize her. I stood, no suit, just flannel, calm as my hives. Her lawyer rambled. Mr. Bennett's insects caused havoc. Havoc? Her party was the crime scene. I handed the judge my drive. Maplewood held its breath. Up played my camera. 4 a.m., Phyllis climbing my fence, scarf slipping, grabbing jars, muttering stupid bees. She tripped, cursing my hives, honey splattering her shoes. The room erupted. Rosa hooped, Jamal clapped. The judge stifled a grin. Another clip, Phyllis on X, flaunting my jars, handmade. Handmade? The jury snorted. Her lawyer froze, stammering, Context. Context. Theft's clear in 4K. The judge leaned in, voice dry. Ms. Ward, care to explain? Phyllis blushed. I borrowed. Borrowed? The room laughed. Clara's cooking nearly flew. My tracker data sealed it. No stings, just bees following their signal. Her perfume the bait. The gavel dropped. Case dismissed. Phyllis's suit crashed. Her lawyer fleeing. Outside, neighbors cheered. Rosa yelling, "Beat justice." Phyllis slunk out. No smirk, no perm bounce. Maplewood's X exploded. Hashtag #BeVengeance trending. My clip at 200,000 views. I didn't gloat. Hives don't need applause. But justice tasted sweeter than honey. Phyllis never looked me in the eye again. Her patrol stopped. Her X went dark. And Maplewood Lane breathed free. My hives buzzed on. Scout napping in their home. Neon notes still hit my mailbox. Quiet your bees. And signed, fading like her grip. I didn't chase them. Beekeepers let pests buzz off. Maplewood changed. Clara's daisies bloomed wild. Jamal's truck parked proud. Rose's kids sold Be Free lemonade. My honey glazed their secret. I rebuilt, stacking jars, launching BeVengeance at the market, jars with winking bee stickers. Sold out weekly. Neighbors grinned, slapping my back. Karen's loss. Lucas's win. Win? I just wanted my honey. Phyllis got the sting. Nature's interest tacked on. Her party flop echoed. Maplewood's elite dodged her invites. Her backyard empty, but for weeds. I heard she moved. Condo. No, HOA irony thick. I wished her well, mentally, with a jar's wing. My hives taught me. Protect what's yours, sting smart, buzz on. Phyllis wanted sweet. I gave her swarm, and Maplewood loved the taste. All right, folks, that's how a honey heist turned Maplewood into a legend. Laughed at Phyllis's sticky perm? Cheered when bees crashed her tea? Drop a comment, your wildest Karen clash, or what you'd sick on a thief. Where are you watching from? I read every tale, buzzing for your stories. If this stunned your soul, smash that like. It's like bottling gold from a hive. Share with your crew, your neighbors, even that guy with the loud dog. It might spark their fight. New here? Hit subscribe, ring the bell. We're brewing more laughs, stings, and wins, and I want you in the swarm. Your clicks keep these hives humming. Toss a topic below, maybe top Karen flops, or why bees rule. You pick it. Thanks for buzzing with me in Maplewood. Keep tending, fighting, crushing nonsense. Catch you next. Stay sweet, stay fierce.